Hey, so I just wanted to talk about why I really want this dream job that I've been kind of talking about on my latest videos, where my friend and I would basically be getting paid for 6 months, to be in Cancun for 6 months, to create content for Cancun.com. I don't really think I have to make this video, but I want to. Yeah, I just kind of want to talk about it. I love traveling. I love it so much. I wish I could do more of it. It's just expensive. It's just like, oh, why do I have to love things that cost money? But I have been to Europe before. 3 years ago, I went to Europe for my first time. I went to Norway, to two cities, Bergen and Oslo. I was there 1 week each. And then I went to Prague in the Czech Republic. I was also there for 1 week, so I was there for in Europe for 3 weeks. I do have videos of it, and I was gonna make vlogs about my trip there for my channel, but there's so much footage. But eventually I do want to put them up, even though they're gonna be years old. But I still want to do it because I wanted, to show you guys what it was like to be over there and stuff like that. But I want to do more. Like, traveling to me, it's addicting. Well, a lot of people like traveling can say that it's just like addicting. Once you do it once, you just want to keep doing it more. And actually, when I was on my flight back to the US, I started crying because I didn't want to come back. I was like, oh, I love Europe so much, and it was just so nice because I worked so much. I've pretty much been working straight from when I was 18 or 17. No, 18. So I've pretty much been working like non-stop since I was 18. I'm 31 right now. So like when I went to Europe for those 3 weeks, it was like my first actual break. There's been times where I actually had like up to 3 jobs at the same time and going to school. So I'm always like busy and, with work and everything. So it was just so nice to finally, after all these years of working, to like have 3 weeks off where I didn't have to work. I could just explore and just travel, and it was awesome. And I traveled by myself, in case you're wondering, so I was fine because I'm not an idiot. I'm not saying if something happens to you, you're an idiot, but I'm just saying I'm smart, and I'm not gonna do something stupid to put myself in danger, because I know a lot of people were worried about me, and I was like, I'm not an idiot, I'm not an idiot. So I was fine. I stayed in hostels to save money and everything, and I stayed in the cheapest one. I didn't even have to have my own because I only needed a place to sleep and shower. So I just, I stayed in the ones where it was like 16 people to a room because that was the cheapest one. And nothing got stolen, so yeah, I was fine. But yeah, I love traveling. And after that happened, I was like, okay, I kind of want to try to maybe travel once a year to another country. Or then it didn't happen because it's been 3 years since that happened. So I'm like, ugh. And then I didn't get to go to Europe this year. I did a little bit of traveling for weddings and stuff like that. I went to Mexico for my cousin's wedding, but I've already been there before, to Tijuana. Then I went to Denver, which was a new place, Denver, Colorado. So that was cool for my sister's wedding. It's beautiful there. Cancun, I've never been there. I've been to a lot of cities in Mexico, but not Cancun. Like, I love traveling. Yes, I love acting too, but you can do traveling and acting at the same time, like when you're not acting, you can travel or whatever. So, but if I didn't have to worry about money, I would be traveling a lot. Like, that's like the one thing I would be doing. So that's kind of like a good way to find out what you truly love. Just think about what you would be doing if you didn't have to worry about money. And for me, I'd be traveling so much if I didn't have to worry about money. So whenever I see these opportunities where you get to get paid to travel, I always jump on them because that's my dream. Like, I want to get paid to travel, like, that way I don't have to pay for myself, especially because it's, it's hard. Because I'm not rich or whatever. Even before I found out about this current opportunity, I was planning on traveling to Europe anyway. Next summer, I did say that in my Las Vegas shooting video that I'm planning on taking a trip. Hopefully, I end up either, if I don't get this job, I end up saving the money to go there, but I'd much rather get paid to go to travel, obviously, than, pay myself. But yeah, this is the third time I've applied for a position like this. I didn't get the other ones, I'm hoping maybe third time's a charm. And this is the first time I'm applying as part of a team, and I think that hopefully will, increase our chances, because I think we're really good together, my friend and I, as a team. We actually, like, recently, I'm gonna upload a vlog, but this is gonna be only for patrons, so sorry, non-patrons. But I'm gonna upload a vlog of when we traveled together recently, because we shot a short film in Arizona, and we traveled and we stayed in pretty much the worst hotel ever. It was so bad. Like, everything you can think about that's bad in a hotel happened here, and it was because, like, I had no choice. It's a long story about why we ended up staying there, but It's pretty funny. So it's like, okay, we survived that. I think we can survive anything. And Milo is also, he also loves traveling like I do. He traveled to Europe by himself last year. So yeah, we both love traveling, and I thought, you know, we would be good together. And he's an actor too, so you know, I just think we, you know, we make a good team, and we would have, you know, we have good chemistry and everything. So I think we'd be great on camera together making content. And I just like, this is probably, of the opportunities I've applied for, this is probably the best one, which is another reason I really want it, because the pay is really good. Like, I don't like to talk about money, but it's really good. And this opportunity would change my life so much for the better in so many different ways. It would help, you know, my career, because, you know, you have like 6 months of experience like on camera creating content. And yeah, it's more like a hosting thing than acting, but still that's something that helps, you know, I can put it on my resume. So it would help our careers, actually, both of us. And then it would also, just because the pay is really good, it would actually help me alleviate, like, probably pay off most of my debt that I have, like credit card and student debt. So that would just be like a huge weight lifted off my shoulders, and it would free me up to do other stuff, to, you know, do more traveling, because then I wouldn't have to be like working, you know, killing myself, working so many jobs, multiple jobs, you know, trying to pay off, you know, rent and bills and, you know, debt. So just having this job would be like, oh, it would help so much. And then not only, you know, would it help me with the debt, I would be able to finally get a better place to live. This, where I'm staying right now, is just, I'm dog sitting, so that's why I'm here. But, you know, and if I, you know, just because I would get that money, I wouldn't like get the best apartment of all time. I would just get like something a little bit better than where I'm living right now. Just a little bit more space for Ryuzaki and I, especially for him. He, you know, poor dog, he needs more room to run around. So that's another reason I really want this job. Like, it would really help me to get the heck out of the horrible place I live in and get, you know, a better place. You know, just safer too, because right now it's not very safe where I'm staying. In addition to that too, not only that, since the pay is, you know, pretty good, I would be able to save some of that money and hopefully invest it. I want to start investing. I know it's kind of late, but, you know, it's better late than never, right? I want to start investing, and then to kind of grow it. And also I could put some other money aside to travel even more, because I love traveling, and I'm gonna be 32 in January, so, you know, I feel like I want to travel now while I'm still fairly young, you know, because especially right now, I just feel like it's a great time for me to travel, because I'm not in a relationship, I don't have kids, I have a dog, but I have a plan for Ryuzaki in case I do get this job. So don't worry, like, oh my god, what are you gonna do with Ryuzaki? Don't worry, I'm gonna take care of it. But yeah, that's why I think I need to kind of pounce on this opportunity to travel as much as I can, because I love it. It's something I've always wanted to do as a kid. It's just, I'm a very curious person. I want to learn about the world. I consider myself a more global citizen. I don't know if you've heard that term, but that's kind of how I see myself. I just want to explore the world. I like meeting new people, learning about different cultures, experiencing new things. And this job, you know, I would be able to do all of that in Cancun, and then hopefully do that around the world. And then also I would be able to provide better content for you guys, because if I get a bigger place, you know, I could do my skits there. I have so many skits that I want to film, but I don't have any room in my place to film them, you know, so if I want other people to be in the skits, like, we don't have room. You know, I don't even have a kitchen in my place, so it's so small. It would help me create, you know, the comedy skits I want to create, and then also awesome travel vlogs for you guys, because that's another thing I want to do for this channel. So I want to do way more travel vlogs, but travel costs money. So, you know, if I went to Cancun, I could do, obviously I'd be, you know, I have to create content for the website, but I could do like little side vlogs for you guys while I'm there, which would be so much fun. And then, you know, if I travel to other countries after that with that money, you know, more travel vlogs for you guys, because I like to expose people to, you know, just like I'm very curious about different cultures and things like that. I want to expose other people to those things too, you know, especially if they can't, you know, if they can't travel there, maybe like, you know, they'll like see my experience there and stuff like that. So I've always wanted to do more travel on this channel. It's just expensive. You know, I'm not one of those, you know, super rich YouTubers that, you know, can just use their YouTube money to travel. You know, that would be nice. But, and then especially with the YouTube apocalypse, like, it's less likely that that's gonna happen. So I have to find other ways to make money. But this opportunity would help like I said, it would change my life. It would help so much in all different aspects. Like, there's nothing bad that would come from it. Oh, a new apartment. Oh my god, it's so horrible. Oh my gosh, I get to travel more. Oh my god, it's horrible. Oh my gosh, I get to pay off my debts. There's all these good things that would come from this opportunity. So that's why I really, really want it. And I would really, really appreciate if you guys could take 5 seconds to vote. It's so simple. Like, it can't get any more simple than it is. All you have to do is click the link in the description and click the vote button. That's all you have to do. That's it. And, you know, it kind of stinks that people can't do that because I know there are people that aren't voting because, you know, the first video I posted with me and Milo asking for your votes, right now it has 500 views and I don't have more than 500 votes. So obviously not everyone that saw it voted. And then I've been promoting it in, you know, other videos and stuff like that, like my Henry Cavill, the Superman poster one with Justice League. I asked for your vote there too. It has 1,000 views right now. I don't have more than 1,000 votes, so obviously some people aren't voting, and I don't, like, I mean, why not? Like, it's only, like, your vote can help change my life. You know, like, every vote really counts in this, you know, maybe in the presidential election, you know, our votes didn't really count that much, but in this contest, every vote counts. It really does. So please, like, if you could find it in your heart just to freaking click the link and click the vote button every day until December 24th, or at least every day you can remember. But we have over a little, like, still a month to go to get as many votes as possible. And we are making progress. If you don't think we are making progress, because if you go to the vote page where it has all the candidates and then you rank them by most popular videos, when I first posted the video, we were on page 7. Now, currently, as of the recording of this video, we're on page 4. So that means we're moving up. So we have a month to hopefully get on page 1, the most popular ones. And then not only do I want to get on page 1, but I hopefully want to be in like the top 10. I know that might seem like a lofty goal, but I think we can do it as long as people vote. It's kind of sad and discouraging sometimes when you see that so many people watched your video and they still didn't bother to vote. Not saying you have to, but still, like, kind of a bummer, you know? Especially because I have 11,000 subscribers, well, more than that. And if every single subscriber voted one time, I'd be like in the top 3 or something, or top 5. So, you know, yeah, like, it could be easier, but it's just not happening that way. I mean, I know that not all 11,000 watch all my videos. I mean, if you see the views on my videos, I'm not at 11,000, but it just kind of stinks, you know? It's like, oh, it could be so easy. If every subscriber just voted one time, it would help me out so much. So it's like, so those of you guys who are voting, you guys are kind of trying to, like, make up for all the people who aren't voting. So I'm sorry you have to do that, but I really appreciate you guys voting. That is the best way you can show your thanks to me if you like my videos. I'm not saying you have to be thankful for me, but I'm just saying, like, you know, because a lot of people say, oh, I like your channel and blah blah blah, you know, your videos make my day and stuff like that. So this would be one of the best ways to show your appreciation, is just to click the vote button. That's it. It's so simple. You don't have to create an account or anything. Just link, vote. That's it. Once a day till December 24th. So I would really, really appreciate it. And, like, maybe you can't help me on my Patreon financially, but just clicking the vote button, that would change my life. Like, if I got this job, like, that's all. It's super simple. And there are several rounds though. Like, we do have to go through several rounds after this first round. When we get all the votes, they're gonna pick the top 100 to go on to the next round, and then after that they're gonna pick the top 50, I believe. Then it's, I think, maybe top 20, then top 5. So if we could be in the top 10 of this round, I think it'll help us in the future. But we really need your votes. Like, it's not gonna happen if we don't get your votes. So please, like, it could change both of our lives. I'm just speaking for myself because Milo's not here, so I can't speak for him, but I know he could use the money, and also since we're both in the industry, it would help us, you know, acting and things like that. So yeah, I just wanted to explain that. I didn't think I had to make this video because I don't really think I should explain, like, why I want this. You know, you should, if you're a nice person, you would just help a friend out if they ask for a favor. You don't really need, like, a whole explanation. But even though I don't think it's necessary, I still wanted to do it just to provide a little bit more context maybe. But yeah, please, if you guys could. I don't really like asking for help. Just kind of stubborn like that, but when I really want something, it's like I kind of try to do everything I can to make it happen. You know, I'm not hurting people obviously, but you know, I really, really want this because I know it could just change my life for the better in so many ways, like I already told you guys. So I have to put everything I can, give 110%, 200%, whatever. I know that's not really a thing, but I want to just try as hard as I can because, you know, I'm going to regret it if I don't, you know, if I don't try. So I have to try and go all in, just like the Justice League, go all in and give it my best, and hopefully we can move on to the next round, because in the other contest I never got to go to the next round. So hopefully, I think this one we do have a good shot. So you guys are a huge part of that. So I think we do have a good shot of moving on to the next round, and that way it'll give us more motivation and hope that we can, you know, keep moving up and hopefully we can get the job. I know it's hard, but you gotta keep trying. But thank you guys so much for listening. If you watched this whole video, I really appreciate it. If you did, write the word apple in your comment just to let me know that you watched the whole thing, because I like to see who actually watches the whole video. So apple if you saw the whole video. And again, thank you guys. For those of you who have been voting, I really, really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Like, I wish I could just meet you all and give you a hug because I really appreciate it. And I'm going to try to do something special for you guys too if I win. You know, for the people that I know in person, you know, my friends here, I'm going to do, obviously we're going to have like a Bon Voyage party, and they said drinks are going to be on me. So yeah. And then also if I win, I'm going to try to fly my family. Sorry guys, only family. I'm going to, since the pay is pretty good, I'm going to try to fly my family over to Cancun just, you know, because I feel like they'll deserve a nice trip. And I have our family already in Mexico, so then I could, you know, fly them over too, you know, my cousins and stuff like that. So it'd be so much fun to like see everyone. And Milo also has family in Mexico, so, you know, it would be so much fun for our families too. So, but like I said, I'm also going to try to do something cool for you guys if Milo and I both win. A giveaway, I don't know, something, but I would definitely do something to thank you guys if we win. But we need to win. We need to win. And that's it. I will stop talking now. Apple, if you read my comments, and please vote as much as you can every day until December 24th. Link in the description. Link, vote. That's it. That's all you have to do. And if you could share the link, that'd be awesome too. Like, every vote really counts in this contest. Thank you. Bye.
I have a huge experience. Ah, God! I have a huge experience.
CEOs, because
you would get a. Okay. But we've never been to Cancun.
We've traveling together.
Specifically when I travel to new places, what the fuck? You would get a male and female perspective on. Okay, let's try that. And I'm. Oops. But we've never been to Cancun.
We've traveled alone. Got that far. We would love to explore Cancun and create awesome content.
You would get a male.
Dang it.
Well, on my Facebook and my Instagram. Which is why.
Oh, which is why
you would get a female.
Este muchacho. We're gonna have outtakes in Spanish.
Okay,
Downtown, he's a little bit Pasadena.
Oh God.